Hey guys, what's up with Jax, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this semi-automatic crop farm for your Minecraft 1.19 world. Alright, let's get into the video. This crop farm doesn't require much redstoning at all and can supply you with loads of food. Currently I've got it loaded up with wheat, but you can have this loaded up with carrots or potatoes or even beetroot as well. Now it's fully expandable and you can make this as big as you want, and you can even make it wider if you add in more dispensers. You can make it bigger just by adding more of these platforms and then adding the dispensers further back. But it allows you to have lots and lots of choice. But either way, the most useful thing about this farm is that by press of a button, it automatically harvests all your crops for you and makes sure you don't lose any drops by bringing them forward to you into the chest. Then you press this button again and you slowly wait while your crops fill up this chest. Now I've harvested potatoes and wheat in here already, and you can see the seeds are already starting to pile up. Now of course there are more drops back in these hoppers as they are slowly filtering through. But while you're waiting for it to filter through, you can grab out your wheat seeds and potatoes and actually go ahead and plant this farm with whatever you want while it's all filtering through. And by the time you finish this, you'll be able to grab out your crops and go have a delicious Minecraft lunch. Okay, so the materials you'll need will appear on your screen now. Make sure to grab all of those and then we can get building. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is create a 7x7 platform of dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be one up from the bottom ground. Then we're going to come up one more like this and create another 7x7 platform. Now you can do this as many times as you want, but I'm just going to do it this 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. Now we're going to count 8 blocks out from this edge here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And dig out a 7 wide hole like this so it's in line with everything else. Then dig 2 blocks down here in the middle. And we want to place a chest there. We want to break these blocks here and place hoppers going into that chest. There should be a 7 block gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, between your hoppers and the next platform over here. Now we're going to come along and add an edge to this farm just by doing something like this. Do this on both sides. Now we're going to place a dispenser here along the back wall, leave a 2 block gap, then another dispenser, 2 block gap, and then your final dispenser, just like this. Now we're going to come along and in each of the centers of each of these squares that we've got, now I've got 3, you might have more, we're going to break 1 block down. Now again, if you want to add more to this, you can just add more of these platforms, going further and further, or you can have less and just have 2, etc. But remember, the dispensers have to be at the end here, and we have to have the hoppers at the end here. Now in each of these holes, we're going to place water, and then put a trapdoor over it. Just like that. Now we're going to add a layer of blocks going over these dispensers and going over every single one of these blocks here, so we raise the wall up so it's too high. Then we're going to add in a simple row across the front here as well, making sure we're not going over the hoppers and just going in front of them. Do this on all sides like this. Now on either side we're going to run up redstone, and right before each step we're going to place a repeater. Redstone, repeater, redstone. Then right before this corner here, place a redstone repeater, redstone dust, then come down with blocks and come along the back here. Same height as the dispenser, then run redstone at that height as well. Now if we come to the front, we can position our button wherever we want it. We can place it here, or we can connect the redstone up and bring it over here. If you do this, you will need to add in some extra repeaters though. So the button is now here, and if I press this button, you should see all of our repeaters flick up and light up. Now we're going to place water buckets in each of these dispensers. Make sure they're dispensers, not droppers, because otherwise this won't work. Then if we go and press this button, all of our dispensers should activate. And then when we press it again, they should all deactivate. Alright, now we've got one problem to fix, and that's this chest issue here where we see the water flowing over the chest, and all we have to do is get a stair of any sort and place it right there like that. And now we can go ahead and farm this land by getting a hoe and then planting our wheat seeds. A way I like to do this is by holding the wheat seeds in my offhand and then just walking along like this. And that way, it automatically plants them down for me. You just got to stand on the block for a little bit longer. Now this also works with carrots and potatoes and all sorts of crops. Doesn't work for pumpkins, but if you do want to check out my pumpkin farm tutorial, I'll leave the link for that in the description down below. One of the things I like to do here is plant wheat on one level, potatoes on the next, and carrots on the next. That is an optional thing though, or if you just want wheat, you can just go for the wheat. We're going to go wheat for 2 levels and then potatoes at the top. Now I'm all planted up. Now we need to get ready to wait for these guys to grow, and once they've grown we can harvest it. To speed up the growth period, I'm just going to change the random tick speed quickly to 100. Then I'm just going to change it back to 3 once these have grown a little bit. Alright, these crops are pretty much ready to be harvested, so I'm going to press this button here. The water's going to flow down and we're going to wait for all those items to be dropped down. Then we're going to press this button again. And we're going to open up our chest to see all of our items are going to end up in here. Now we have got a button in here from testing the hoppers before, so we're going to take that out. And you can see our seeds will start piling in first, and then the wheat and the potatoes. So you do get a lot of seeds from this farm, so you can easily replant it. But as you can see back in these hoppers, we have got the potatoes and wheat coming through. And there's a lot. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time for them to get through into this chest, but don't worry, they will. So you can take these seeds out and replant them, and by the time you've replanted, the potatoes and wheat will be ready to be picked up. Now I've replanted, and you can see my potatoes and wheat have come through. Now I just gotta wait for these guys to grow and I can harvest again. So there you guys have it, a semi-auto wheat or any sort of crop farm. And on that note, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.